Mm, oh wait, Slender needs talk power. Why is he still admin? Oh, because this is TS. Okay, senior and talk power. There we go.
Yay.
Everything's nice. CTW, you don't get talk power. You're not special.
Yeah, fuck you, CDW.
Honestly, like, when are we demoting him?
Tomorrow.
Yeah, let's get to that soon. Okay. We're 5 minutes into the meeting. This one probably won't be that long. Hopefully, because we don't have that much to talk about. But first, I'm gonna ask you guys specifically, do you have anything you want to go over during the meeting? Topics or anything that you want us to talk about or mention to other people or stuff like that. Stuff that you want us to mention and then us to go over as a group.
Toads.
Yes, we know inactivity. That's that's just a PM.
Everybody wants to talk about it. We already discussed this.
What?
I'm saying everybody on the staff channel discussed how Battletoad needs to get emoted.
Yeah. A-Train, like, you can say a lot of stuff, but I mean, the key part is making it actually happen. Not just, like, saying what we need. Because saying, oh, we need active staff, yeah, great thing to say, but, like, is that gonna help us? No. No, not at all. More efficient sits, yeah. How are we gonna fix that? Ways. But, like, there's a lot of things we know that need to be fixed, but it's not as simple as, like, boom, fixed. Anyway, yeah, we'll go through the staff. We have to do an inactive PM and then get rid of our dead weight. Should happen within the week. I'm busy tomorrow, but maybe the seniors will do that. Oh, let me mention to Timmy that this is starting. Oh, I think Timmy's coming. So he's gonna come on. All right, Timmy's gonna head on, and then we'll start it up. Once Timmy gets over here. Is Joram coming on? Joram said he might be here. Yo, so I like how you talk in reg text, so everyone can see you easier. Oh, you mean like a staff schedule? Yeah. I mean, it would be cool if we could have some sort of scheduling, but it would be kind of odd because it's sort of like we could probably maybe figure maybe not like a schedule, but more like when are you going to be available to staff? I think it would be cool if we could find some sort of scheduling way to sort of say I'm going to be on probably between this time and this time, and then we can see what times we don't have staff, and then what times some people are available to staff and stuff like that. Let me write that down so I can look into that more. CTW, all you ever say is like gay. How do we encourage people to get on Ret? It's a really good question. It's a hard one to answer because it's only basing and printing. Yeah, Joram does the incentive thing, but like that's not really much. Like I mean it's just the server itself. Let's be honest. Oh, new map. Wow. I'll just give you a heads up. That's never gonna happen. Unless you like give Joram like a lot of money, or I don't even know. Joram's really not into that because he's really scared for his player base. He's had it happen before where the server dies out like crazy, and I know there was, yeah. So that's what Joram's afraid of. So it's gonna be really hard to get him to switch to anything different than Downtown V4C. Which I mean I can't blame him, because to be honest, like a lot of people say they're gonna move over, but even still. Like if it's not downtown, it's really hard to get a player base without downtown, like we have now. We wouldn't be sitting at like 70 players without downtown. We just Yosu and I fixed the NLR check bug. We pushed it to Joram, so as soon as he installs it, we should be good. A-Train, those maps have downtown in their name, and if they don't, they've got a massive forum community. But most maps have some sort of downtown in their name. That's how they get the player downtown. But even then, we tried Deathy's map, and it was a big difference. I don't think you were there for that, but it was a big thing. I mean, all that needs to happen to change map is just to convince Joram to get on board. So I mean, it's not really up to me fully. It's up to Joram. So I mean, I can't do much about it. If you guys want it, we can make some sort of organized thing for Joram and create like a topic and staff only maybe if you guys are really into it. But it wouldn't be something that I'm in charge of. CTW, I'm not giving you talk power. You're not leading anything. You can stop.
He didn't notice the movement.
People are getting burnt out of this map. I mean, it's downtown. Every server plays downtown. Every staff gets burnt out because of the server. It's repetitive. All you do is
Yeah,
print
fuck
and
that.
base. I know there's some rare people who roleplay, but I mean even them are starting to resign. Like Pigeon's gone because server again. Deathy's gone because he's bored. He's got other things. Have more ways for people to roleplay. I mean, there's not that much we can add except like custom add-ons with like cooking like more drugs and stuff, which I mean is more basing again. The death run was fun, but it lagged the server to shit because the server can't handle it. And yeah, like I remember this. I was basing with a couple people in a tunnel as a hobo, and we were harassed like every couple of seconds as RPers. So it's not easy to RP because you'll get harassed with fake raids and people pretending not to see the sign, and it's a mess trying to RP, especially new players. They try to RP, but then there was this complaint I remember with this girl, and she had like a studio or whatever, and like people were harassing her with that. That was a while back, but I remember that complaint. That turned up to be pretty big. Upgrade server, another thing you have to convince Joram on. He doesn't want to change the IP because he's worried about the player dropping again. A-Train, we're never getting cars. I'd just like to point that out. Because cars are literally the worst thing you can put on an RP server. Literally. I absolutely hate cars. First of all, a lot of it has to do with a lot of things. There's permanent weapons, which cause a huge gap between new players and older players, because they're unbalanced compared to regular weapons. Printing, people just base all day. Another issue, which needs to be fixed with more add-ons, different ways to actually RP, which is then you have to change the whole community to fuck with RPers less. So it's a big job trying to shift the whole attitude to the server. Anyway, let's do a run through everyone in here and just see if they want to talk about something with everyone. Because I don't want to keep talking just on minor issues. So we're just going to run through everybody one by one with talk power. And if you guys want to debate something with the people here or anything, or talk about something with us, talk to anyone, just do it when you're given talk power. And then after we do a full run through people, we'll discuss everything that was important in more depth and stuff like that. Cash registers were deleted because I guess there was a problem with the fizz gun issue, but I don't know. I told Durham to put it in, he removed it a couple days later. They were cool. I remember I tested that out with someone extensively. I don't know if it was, I forget, but it's a cool add-on. Anyway, we'll start with CTW.
Hi.
Alright, turn that off if you want to talk.
I have nothing.
Wonderful.
Okay. So, you also made a very good point about the, not really staff related, but you also made a very harder to obtain.
What? Are you cutting out or something? You're cutting out.
Better now?
Yeah, you're cutting out. Try again?
Hello?
Yep. Hello.
Okay. Am I good now?
I think so.
Alright. So you also made a very good point about the whole perma weapons thing. because they are harder to obtain. But if when you good to work for, the problem is for people like new people buy them, they have enough money. Bad because they're getting awesome weapons.
Yeah, I mean, they're a good thing to work for, but like, I think they're restricted really towards like the higher class of players.
Yeah,
Because
exactly.
like, you have to print for ages to get one, or Bitcoin
Yeah,
for ages, and to
and-
print, you also need a good base party, and the good base parties don't invite new players. They invite people they don't. So it's like, first of all, hard to get there from a new player's stance, and then they're super OP compared to any of the other weapons the regular players can get.
Yeah, exactly. The way I got like my 300 mil was artillery lot, but that's like very rare to do. And other times, the way you can also the only way to like make a off another player buy like a weapon.
Yeah, you're still cutting out, but like, the old people have a distinct advantage in getting the weapons because they already have hundreds upon hundreds of millions. The new players have barely any chance of getting those amounts because they need to be recognized and let into a party. Because if they're not let into a party, they're just gonna be raided every couple of seconds by like raid-hungry parties who have nothing else to do on the server. And they're also way too OP, I think, for what they are.
Exactly. So you can. Am I clear now? Am I good?
Yeah, but you keep cutting out every couple of sentences, so it's hard to understand you fully.
All right. Better.
Although with a lot of these changes, we have to get the code off Joram since Deathy isn't gonna make them, so we gotta try and edit them to fix a lot of it.
Yeah. So who's that? Is he?
You cut out.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it. Is he still the?
Yeah, just
Fuck.
type hippo. You're just gonna cut out every couple of seconds. No, hippo, he left. He's gone. He's not doing anything for it anymore. He's got other things.
Yeah, that was my main.
Okay. Yeah, we'll see if we can work on the weapons somewhat, but we'll have to get the add-ons off the server and then see if we can even modify them a bit. But then again, we gotta rebalance them and everything.
All right, thanks, man.
Yep. Does Ryan have anything to say?
Nope.
Nice. It's Yelsu.
Oh, hello.
Why, hello.
Yes. Most of you already know what I've been talking about. I don't know what to
Oh,
do
yeah, I
about
know,
staff
Jack.
right now. Communication more out of anything.
Mm-hmm.
That's like my biggest thing with that. With the aspects of the custom jobs and weaponry. However, we already went over this. I feel like since the permanent weapons are permanent, I mean, you don't lose them. They should have some sort of downside, like
Yeah.
maybe generally longer reloading times or something like that.
I mean,
or-
yeah, a lot of people argue like, you need it because like you make like such a massive investment, but the thing with that is, it's only the older players who make such the investment.
Yeah.
And then
And
once they
then-
have this weapon, they just, demolish all the newer players.
In custom jobs, I get that people have paid for it. Yeah. So I get like people have paid for it and stuff, but there needs to be some sort of downside to having a custom job. There's absolutely no downside to have them.
Yeah, they are, Slender.
Ultimate
Custom
literally
jobs are
the
have like
custom jobs remove all the uniqueness of any other job in the game. There's no point.
It's just basically like you get free weapons every spawn. New players don't get that. They have to buy weapons, and then again, it's only gun dealer weapons, which are very bad.
And then there's people who buy these ultimate jobs and then they literally basically give it out to people. So there's tons of people with custom jobs.
Yeah. I think we should probably try and balance the OP weapon somewhat. I just lost the name for something. The perm. Somehow make them different, because even though the old players have too many of them, it's like they can just demolish anyone they want with those.
Yeah, there should bagel hole.
That would be nice, but that would hurt Jorm's donation stats.
So like I said before, in the one suggestion is the gun dealer definitely needs to be a more important role inside of the game. As of right now, like it's just cancer. It's just dead. That's what I suggested, and then people were like, ah.
Well, yeah, there's a massive backlash from all the rich people who are like, oh, but I spent 300 mil that I bought for like $100 PayPal to buy this weapon. And it's like, no, we're not upping the costs of things. That just inflates everything more. It's more of the economy.
Oh yeah,
already...
Bitcoin was like buffed again. It does like
no,
800 per
Bitcoin
second.
is live. Bitcoin goes to live Bitcoin value.
Yeah, I can't do that anymore because it like
Did that get deleted?
completely. Like no, it needs to like change
yeah,
because
it needs to be redone because Bitcoin
it does
is so high.
800 per second.
Yeah.
$800 per second. Be right back.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I think Deathy set it up a while ago for Bitcoin to be live statistics.
It should be like
which-
it should be live divided by like 2.
Not even, because we don't know where Bitcoin's gonna go next. I think it needs to be something fixed, or at least be like fixed, but have like a variable increase decrease on like server start. So maybe it picks a value, so it's like different every server time you get on. Maybe it's like 500 one time, then like 350 another.
Yeah, we could also make Bitcoin slower in production in general too.
Yeah, that's just a config option.
Then yeah, we should probably do that because right now it does like 800 per second from what I know.
Yeah, let me write this. Hold on.
That's all I have.
Okay. Atrin.
Okay, so I'm just gonna go off of what was just being said. How Bitcoin should be nerfed. I don't think it should be nerfed. Because you're giving the lower end people less of a chance to get up and get like permanent weapons and more money. So I think it's gonna be super hard for people that don't have money to get more money if Bitcoin is nerfed.
But I think the thing with Bitcoin is that to farm Bitcoin, you need to have a secure base, so you're not raided. And the thing is, you only have a secure base if you're part of a big party. If you're by yourself, you're dead in the water, basically. So I mean, if we nerf Bitcoin, it hurts both the bigger players and the smaller players. But like, I don't think it directly like makes the smaller players worse off, because I mean, if they're not in a big party anyway, they're gonna be raided so fast. I mean, we've seen it happen to like every smaller player. So I mean, it's just the way people raid. Like all the big parties go out and just raid every base there because they have nothing else to do except print and farm Bitcoin. So I don't think it'll be a massive effect just on the small player. Because I mean, the rich players just keep getting richer with the Bitcoin. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
It's like America right now.
Yeah, it makes sense. All right. And I had a question. If selling in real life money for or selling in game money for PayPal is allowed, because it doesn't really say that, like, to my knowledge, anywhere uh on the rules. So I was just wondering if that was allowed, because I know a couple people
No.
that do that, and yeah, like, yeah. So that was just a question that I had. So also, I don't know how much this stuff would cost, but like on this server, like I've heard people getting like really bad FPS compared to others. Like I get 20 FPS on this one, and like around 100 on others. So is that like how much? Like, does it really cost that much to like make this server more?
It's not really about cost that Jorum's worried about, but the thing is to make the server more efficient. Number one, it costs more money, which I mean, it's one off-putting thing for Jorum. Number two, we got to switch IPs for that.
Mhm.
Which means that the IPs would have to be switched, and since the bookmarks wouldn't work anymore, so that people would have to search your server again. And I think Jorum's mainly worried about the player count, because he's done it before a couple times with IP
Mhm.
changes, I think, and I think he's had issues getting his player count. So I think Jorum is the main one who's worried about that a lot.
Oh, okay.
And I think Jorum uses the server income pretty heavily, so I think he needs, or he doesn't want to jeopardize the income.
Mhm.
So it's going to be hard, but I think we can probably convince him somewhat. But it's definitely not going to be an easy thing to figure out a whole server spec switch.
Yeah. All right, and my final thing, which is gonna be instantly denied, but like for the map change, I don't see how it's that big of an issue. For example, look at that map.
Mm-hmm.
It looks really nice. It is almost
Oh my
exactly
god!
like this
Oh wait,
one.
you're kidding? Did you really just link that?
Yeah.
Oh, this was the exact map I had a whole petition about like 5 months ago to change the server to. You weren't there
Deadass.
for it, but the old people remember it. I had a
Oh
we
my.
made a petition to change the map to this one when it just came out like 5 months ago or whenever it came out, which obviously didn't work out as you can tell.
But why? It makes no sense. It has
I
downtown
can
in the name.
explain. Basically, when we change map to anything other than downtown V4CV2, like we changed the map once to Deathy's version. All he did is he changed like the PD to like bigger and better, and he just renamed it a bit at the end. And that caused our player count to go down a lot compared to previously. And Jorum's super worried about the player count changing with the map. Because I mean, it's another download for players, and it definitely affects them when choosing a new server. If they don't see downtown for CV2, because it's like so ingrained into players' minds, that's like the only thing they click on. If they don't see that, like there's an issue. Yeah.
Okay. Well, all right.
Yeah,
So
I did
lot
a whole
of
thing for this map. It's a really cool map.
yeah, I see why he wouldn't change IP, but I kind of see the server right now like at a plateau, like where it's at its peak and it will never get higher if we don't take chances like changing the map to a more modern,
Yeah.
better looking. But I do see the issue, like
I don't think the server's
his
at its peak,
concern.
really, to be
Yeah.
honest. I think it's
No?
pretty low.
No, because
No,
I
I
kind of
mean,
see it at a plateau
well,
myself.
I definitely at a plateau, but like not at high, because I mean,
Yeah.
FPS is terrible. I mean, like
Yeah.
server is laggy in general. It's definitely not at peak.
Yeah,
my
I feel
opinion,
like
at least.
going to the peak would have to be making some.
Yeah, I mean, I think we can restart the talks about new maps with Joram, but
Yeah.
we'll have to start discussing that a lot and then figuring out some stuff with him. But I can make sure to mention it again.
Alright. Alright, that's all I have to say.
Yeah, it's had its peak a while ago. But I think a new map would definitely be cool. I remember doing this map a while ago.
Yeah, it looks so freaking
Yeah,
nice.
It's actually a really nice map. There's actually a bunch of secrets in it too that are super cool. And there's got some little underground houses are super nice. Better for RPing, definitely.
Yeah. And maybe that could like like if people like main part of our player base is kind of the toxic people. So maybe this could filter some of those people out. But
yeah, I mean,
like
a
we
lot
could
of
give
people
them warnings and like saying like weeks before like new IP, and then we could wait like 2 or 3 weeks, see if anyone's on that IP or not, then close down this one and
So
switch to
yeah,
there.
so new server, new map. Yeah, I think if it were to be anything, it would probably be a new map before a new server. It would probably like if we convince Joram
yeah.
to do a new map, that would probably be his like test run, and then if that went well, he could probably do Whoever said
Mhm.
let's do a test run, we did the test run with Deathy's map. Didn't work out well.
No. Alright.
Okay. Also, and I just want to mention for logs, B-Logs did a bunch of updates. I don't know how many of you were here for when we did a first test of B-Logs. There was an issue with the search function that caused it to not work on the server, but it's had some updates recently, so it's fully working. As in, search function should be good to go, and it's severely improved compared to, or a lot improved compared to P-Logs. So I asked Joram if he wanted to do it a while back, but he's again concerned. I think he said he was concerned about the stability of the server. So I'm gonna have to ask him again for it. But I'm gonna get Joram to at least test run that for a day or two, because it should be better than the last one. So that should hopefully be in soon. I'm gonna try to get it in next week, so we can do a test run of that, because it is really so much better. Okay, no, I just stopped talking for a second. Who are you on? Chocobo.
Oh boy, this is a long list
Anything
that I gotta
from you?
talk about. I got plenty. First of all, I'm pretty sure that we can all speak about this. The Discord's
Chocobo,
trash.
I'll take that as a no.
Di-
Next. I don't know if Kangaroo wants to talk. Anything, Kangaroo? Was Choco talking? Oh, I have him local muted. Oh, he must have annoyed me one day. I don't know why. Hold on, give me a second. He's local muted for some reason. He must have said something weird. I don't know why. Okay. Okay, let's do that again.
Thanks.
Yeah, I had you
really
muted from something. I don't know
appreciate it.
why. You must have mic spammed or something.
Gee, thanks. Oh, so CTW, nah, but me. All right. Jokes aside, Discord's trash. It needs to be
Yeah.
improved or reworked entirely.
What are you talking about? The Red Discord?
Yes.
The Red Discord is a meme. I'd like to point that out. It's not
Yeah,
used at all.
There's no point of us even having it besides, oh, we have a Discord. You
Hey,
can
we
join
have
it
that
and talk
bot.
to
Okay,
absolutely
we have
nobody.
that Vlad bot that he put in. That's amazing. I'd like to point that out. But yeah, I mean, I think we could rework it into some sort of like a hub for players if we tried, which I think would be a cool thing to do, to try and rework it into a hub, because we can't do it on TeamSpeak. Or I mean, we used to have it. Whoever's old knows that TeamSpeak used to be like super like popular, which was actually, I love that. When TeamSpeak used to be populated by all the players, that was like one of the best times. To be honest, that was a really good time in the server.
With that, we could also have because Discord, almost everybody has Discord booted constantly. We could use it for staff scheduling and actual communication.
Yeah, I
'cause
think
we're having a problem with communication.
Yeah,
between
for communication, we can definitely get some sort of staff channel on the Discord probably if we were to revamp Discord, which I think we could definitely do. For like a staff scheduling, I would probably want to use something else for that, just to make it clearer than Discord. Like to get some sort of, maybe, I don't know, not a spreadsheet, but like some way of marking who's available what, when generally, and then sort of fitting people
who's
in where.
working, who has family stuff. and
Yeah,
we can-
who's working from when to when, if you know when you're working. Whoever's hours aren't random, but like I'm working from then to then, but I'm available here through here, and then we can do it like every week. Everyone can put in maybe like roughly weekly schedule, and then we can get that arranged into who's on when to when roughly. So maybe we have a better base idea, so we don't have any blank periods. CTW, what's your game tracker? I looked you up, and you have like nothing on any of them. Yeah, that's what I thought.
This is kind of just a wish-washy kind of thing I want to speak about. Is we should at least try to talk to Jerem about making a RP only kind of job. Meaning, hey, you're gonna build and do stuff.
Oh, that would
you
be
know.
cool. Like you get like God mode or something.
I wouldn't
and you
say
can't-
God mode.
maybe
Because
not
then
God mode, but,
because
like-
then hits would be a problem. But then again, hits are
Yeah.
kind of a way to fucking minge on people
Oh
anyway.
yeah, hits are the easy way to minge anyone you don't like. Just get a whole party of people to repeatedly place hits on
So
something.
it would be very interesting, but at the same time, there would be problems that need to be solved if we want to do
Yeah.
that.
I think it would
but
be
I
cool
think-
if we could have some way to implement like an RP job where people can't get disturbed really, but it would be definitely difficult to implement.
I also have a bug thing really quickly among the hit stuff. As a staff on duty, you can't place hit through hitmen, but you can place them through assassins and custom jobs.
Okay. Is that like a that'll have to bug Joram on for a while.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it's really worth it to the messaging.
Yeah, I get you on that. Bulk cannon. Bulk cannon needs to be nerfed substantially.
Oh man, that thing's
It
still used?
is a fucking noob slayer. Literally cross the
Is it
fucking
just
map. I've seen someone
OP
die
at-
from one
Oh,
shot.
it's OP at long range?
The bulk cannon, the weapon that the assassin.
No, I know the
hit
weapon,
with,
but like,
yeah.
what's it at OP at long range or like?
Yeah, it's a shotgun, but it can hit really hard at medium to almost long distances, and it
Okay, I'll write
melts
that down.
people, and it's absolutely just
Yeah, we possibly might go just for a different weapon, because I don't even know
Yeah.
why Joram implemented that. I think one day he literally just picked it and posted on forums, "Hey, new weapon for Hitman, here you go." Because I don't think it was discussed really, so I think maybe we'll pick something different for the Hitman again.
yeah. As well as that, in terms of what Yosu had to say about the weapons, I do believe that some of the weapons do need to be, buffed at least a little bit, because like trying to use weapons for like roleplay only situations, like say someone's dressed up as Snake and they're walking around, and the USP does fucking 12 damage.
Yeah, it's not good.
It's not good at all.
Yeah, I mean the perm weapons overrule any other weapons.
Mhm.
Like any day, anywhere. Like a new player just can't compete.
We at
Like,
least
I
need more
can-
variety. If
Yeah,
we,
not even
we want to
variety,
keep the
but,
damage
like-
numbers, we just need more variety.
But I mean, not even a rebalance. Because I mean, if a new player starts shooting like an old player with health and armor, like they have a hit on him, like we got a new hitman here shooting this like custom job player, he can shoot him for like 5 seconds straight. Old player turns around, shoots him once with his Enigma, he's dead.
No, with the bolt cannon, but
Yeah, bolt cannon, Enigma, whatever weapon they're using these days, whichever weapon's hot. But
Yeah.
I don't know. It's like a lot of it's super unbalanced because old new players don't have many options. And are the advanced weapons back at Bill, or are those still not at Bill?
all the advanced weapons, like locking the LMG and everything. They also got like a 5K or a 5 mil discount on all of them, I think.
Are they back?
Yeah.
Okay, they're
But
back.
not
okay.
like Nomad and everything else.
Yeah, that's not. I just
the
wanted to make
advanced
sure the
stuff.
advanced weapons are there. I forget how much do they cost?
'Cause, LMG is like 20 mil.
Is that for perm or?
Yeah, the perm.
Yeah. Yeah, I
If you
mean, it's
want
still
any
like
rules
it's
to
still
go
hard
back.
for new players because like if they come in here with like a mill or whatever and they can't really base with big people because they're not known and the only weapons they can buy are gun dealer based, pretty, it's not a good mix of balance there.
And on the topic of weapons, we should be able to like suggest sweeps and stuff and not be taken as a joke immediately by the entire community.
Mm-hmm.
Because I've noticed with Yelsu, with everybody else, if anybody even mentions a sweep, it's, oh, we're asking for another bite sweep. Whoa, fuck this guy. And
I
don't
think Deathy
that's
said he was
right.
gonna recode the bite swap about a year ago.
Yeah, it's just kind of become a meme, and I feel like we
Yeah.
should be able to suggest stuff and not be taken as a joke immediately
I
because
mean,
we're not
if
Tico.
it's a serious like swap, I mean, we'll definitely consider it. But like, there's been a lot of like, hey, let's add the rape swap, which I think is a really good idea personally. That could
Doge.
become a whole nother job,
Fucking
like a
King
donator
Doge.
job. Maybe we can like donate for like rape tokens, and like every token you get like
well,
one
I mean,
chance.
if we're not allowed to have any type of sexual content like fucking like ERP or anything,
Maybe we can have like
Doge got
plays
bitched
with
at
like
about.
the rape or job or whatever.
Fidget spinner, no.
One server has like a fidget spinner swap, and they have like a speed counter in the bottom left, and it's absolutely trash. Literally, they have like a speed counter.
I also think the drug numbers, like the time it makes to cook, need to be looked at again. Because seeing how the speed drug takes as long as making his health and armor, but people pay minimal to almost nothing to what they were worth. We need to look at those numbers. That's just a small little thing that I want to put
The
in.
numbers of the speed.
How
counter,
long?
or-
How long it takes to cook them?
Oh. Yeah.
That's just a small little thing I want to bring up. I have a bunch of building stuff. Really going quickly. We need to talk about the blacklisted props. I realize that a lot of them you could just precision them and break the fucking server, or stacker them rather. But at the same time, we should just be able to fucking, have a fucking job that's allowed to use all of those fucking things, like
Well,
the RP job.
like what props are you talking about specifically?
Almost half of the good RP props
The
are
RP props
blacklisted.
are
Yeah.
blacklisted? They
Almost
shouldn't
half
be
the RP
blacklisted.
props, most of the source
Well, I'm
props.
surprised about that because the RP props shouldn't really be blacklisted
What
at
I'm saying
all.
is there is a lot of props that are blacklisted that shouldn't be in general. I get like we should probably blacklist the breakable bottles and stuff, but we honestly need to fucking bring up the fact that almost all of the fucking good props to use for, like fences and stuff that should not be
Well,
blacklisted at all.
that goes back a long time. Were you even there for that?
I don't believe I came here
Okay,
November of last year.
fences were way back when the server was back with a whole different community. Fences were used as a basing item, that were used a lot in bases, and eventually, long time ago, they were ruled that they were unfair. So we banned fences entirely from being used in bases because they were being
Right.
abused as one-way stuff. So that goes back a long time, and that'll probably stay.
Yeah, I get you. But there's nearly 300 blacklisted props if you
Mhm.
look through all of the things and stuff, and
I
realize
know
that
a
most
lot
of
of them
can be.
Yeah, I mean a lot of them are the large props, but there's definitely a ton that don't need to be blacklisted, but they just need time to go through on a good day. Like
That's
we
why
just
I'm
need
suggesting the RP only job. Maybe just have it as VIP and above,
Mhm.
so donations, haha, Jerem. Have it, don't allow fences and stuff, like all the blacklisted
Yeah.
props for stuff
The
that isn't RP
yeah.
basis.
A lot of the blacklisted props though need to stay blacklisted. So like at least half the list needs to stay blacklisted. I know that for a fact. Like maybe the other half no, but I know at least half needs to stay blacklisted. Like there's the massive train props and everything like that.
And with that, the precision tool should have a lower hour requirement, because I've seen probably at least a dozen or more people who are new and they want to come to build, and how everybody complains we don't have RP people who do anything on the fucking server.
What's
Like
the requirement on it?
I think it's 5 hours. It might
Yeah,
be
that's
3,
a little
but
harsh.
yeah, but like the precision tool should like at least have a somewhat lower requirement, so people don't feel like they have to play the entire fucking day to at least be able to fucking build a base. That's why a lot of new people don't want people don't want to really play, is because they can't precision bases or anything, and it's kind of make that tool for members only when in June's team group. Bagel has a beautiful suggestion right there.
Possibly, yeah. We would have to find something that makes that work though, because I don't know if we still have the exclamation mark Steam add-on. If that still exists. If it does, we can probably just hook it off that.
Like, and as well as that, FizzCon, we should be able to FizzCon Bitcoin stuff, but at this point, it's kind of absurd. Because the grav gun is kind of trash on the server, and we've all
I don't think you can fizz gun like any ends really, or not many of them.
Either fix the grav gun a little bit, or maybe have a possibility of being able to fizz gun Bitcoin stuff. At least
I don't think there's really an issue with grav gun. I think it's more of the server lag, the server FPS, like the FPS server side.
I guess that would
and
go
the-
towards
and the lag.
what A-Train was speaking about earlier, about maybe possibly. All depends on the day and the timing and everything. Yeah. Fuck. I got quite a few more, like probably like 4 more.
Let's keep going.
Staff game nights or community game nights where we don't just play Gmod, because no one wants to play Gmod every single fucking day of the night, every day. We should have a staff game night where, like, hey, let's go find a server, or fucking someone can just kind of go and port forward a server on Killing Floor or CS:GO or something, where everybody can kind of join in. And we don't need
I remember
to play Garry's
Marky
Mod.
did one of those, which I think went pretty well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that was Cards Against Humanity or whatever he did. But I think that was, I wasn't there, but I heard it was pretty fun. So I think it would be cool if we could do some sort of staff, like, I don't know, fun
Either
night or
a
whatever.
staff game night or just a normal game night for the community. Because we don't just need to exclude
Yeah.
staff only. We
I
can
think it
also
would
have,
be
like, an
cool
actual
though
game
if we
night.
had like the whole staff team just like have our own night, like just not away from the players, but just like ourselves like playing a game together, joking around,
I'm gonna bring up Johnny because he's been practicing coding for 3 years now, and he's been pretty good. But we need to find a new coder because Germ's gonna get overwhelmed and he's not gonna do shit, and it's gonna become a massive problem. We need to find someone in the community who's really good at coding and that Germ can trust. Germ's gonna hire people, he said. That would probably work, but we
Yeah,
do
he's
need
probably
someone
going to.
soon,
Jorm
within the next
doesn't like
month
to
and a
trust
half.
people a lot.
Yeah, I realized that. We need better sit management. So you know how this is kind of like a thought that popped up in my mind. So you know how in the lottery, you know, you can press F2 or F3 or F2 if you don't like to follow Yelsu's player complaint, and be able to enter it or not take it. I feel like we should have that system for sits. Like, hey, this person has requested sit. Would you like to take it? Yes, no. Not like
Hey,
the stupid thing that got implemented a month and a half ago. That
first of all,
was
like, I mean, sure, it may not have been good, but like, don't call everything stupid because we put in a lot of effort to like add things that hopefully make like staffing easier, and just because it doesn't
yeah.
like turn out perfectly every time,
It didn't
like
turn.
we try really hard
I
to get
get
good
that.
stuff, but it's
I
not like
really
the easiest
understand
thing.
I understand that. I'm sorry, but at the same time, you do have to realize that system was massively flawed and it did not work.
First of all, the
at
system
all.
worked great until some issues arised with the God mode thing, if that's what you're referring to.
I was it about a month and a half ago when I joined
Possibly,
back?
that's the most recent sit report system we've had, which had the God mode issue.
that got revoked.
Yeah, it
after a
got
little bit,
removed because it had the
'cause
small
people-
issue with God mode, but I think it was. But I mean, it was good for a while while it lasted. But a system like that would be nice, but it's just a matter of finding one.
Yeah, or fucking brute forcing and making one. It's kind of a thing. And that's all the really server side topics. I want to bring up one personal thing. I'm having a corrective surgery about my eyesight on the 28th, and I'll be out of commission for a little bit.
Oh yeah, you made a
And
post on that, right?
I said should I do it, and I've finally scheduled
Yeah.
a dated for it, and I want to talk to everybody and let them know that I'm going to be out, and you know, I don't want to be the person who just disappears out of nowhere and not tell everybody. I want to tell everybody that I will be out, and hopefully I'll have you guys. You know, you guys will be thinking about me, but it should be safe. I'll be back within 2 weeks. At least my site would be a little bit better. I really want to dedicate myself to the server, and but at the same time, I don't want to apply for administrator if I'm going to be AFK for AFK. If I'm going to be gone for 2 weeks getting a surgery.
Yeah, well, like, don't worry about it too much. I mean, your life is way more important than Rhett in all terms. So I mean, don't worry about.
But
like,
my life is red.
yeah, but like you're getting your eyes corrected, you know, is a big thing either way. And it's like compared to Red, it's like nothing. Red is nothing. So I mean, it's not a big deal at all. Plus,
I
it's,
just like to let everybody know that I haven't been that active, so it shouldn't be that much of a problem. But I'm going to be gone for a little bit, so nighttime staffing is going to be a little bit more tighter around December 28th and week.
okay.
And that should be everything. Thank you for taking the time to listen to me.
Yeah, no problem. I just want to mention real quick, whoever was here when we had that report system, maybe a month or a half ago, where we had the report system bundled with that sit system. I remember probably a couple of you were there for that. I know we had issues with the sit system sometimes and how it would like give people God mode and all that thing. But I think the report system that we had with it was actually pretty decent. Like the actual report menu for it. A-Train, you weren't there for it. What are you talking about? Or were you? At least you weren't staffed during it. No, but I mean, I liked personally the report menu in the report system and how it worked. I mean, the sit system maybe had that issue with the God mode, but personally, the report system, I think it worked well with staff and users. Like, I mean, most of the complaints were about the God mode. The report system was pretty easy to use. It wasn't a tough thing to do. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Just put back in the report system, but leave out C-sits. But I think the report system was really cool. I think it definitely worked pretty well. So I'm going to write that down as well. Cody, we're almost at you. So, I mean, you can suggest it in chat, but I mean, it's better when you have the power. Anyway, We did kangaroo, right? Or I don't think kangaroo had something to say. I don't need to talk. Okay. Bagel. Yeah, CTW sit system was cool, but we had that issue, which is something we'll have to work on. Yeah, it's fine. You can type, that's fine. I just give everyone talk power. Five? I think Jorm changes that for Christmas. I think he changed it to like 5 hours for Christmas or something like that. I mean, is it? Is it like? Is it really a major issue? Or yeah, the one day I think goes back. After. I don't even know what it says. I forget. But either way, it will revert after Christmas. I think Jorm's plan was. Okay, let's let Bagel do his second point. Hey Bagel, what do you have to say second? Did you have another point to make? ULX and money logs. Oh look, B logs includes both of those. Hee. I'll get Jorm on that as soon as I can. But it may be a little bit, because I'm going to try and get reports and B-logs in too, for testing. No, I'll get Jorm to put B-logs in, it's just going to take a little bit. That would be great, since mass RDM... That doesn't make sense. Mass RDMers will RDM either way. It doesn't matter, it's more about balance. We would probably nerf the perm weapons and then buff the regular weapons somewhat to make them on a somewhat equal level, which like perm weapons may be having some advantages. But I mean, it's kind of stupid with the mass RDM thing. They'll mass RDM either way. CTW, we did H logs, which were the online logs, if you're thinking about those. H logs, yeah, that had the memory leak that Deathy couldn't fix, I think. So those probably won't come back. Yes, Bagel. Yeah. You know, the creator died who made RP Downtown V4 CV2. He's also dead. Area restrictor. Yeah, what are you looking to use with that? Why would we want to restrict? Is it really that big of an issue if some people glitch into admin? Like, I mean, is it really that big? Can't you just jail them if they do it too many times? Like, I mean, honestly. But like, if someone's glitching into admin land, can't you guys just TP jail them out until you're done with the sit, and then like just jail them and warn them, and then eventually ban them if they keep doing it? Do we really need to invest in another add-on to like restrict it? Or like, I'm just saying, because I think this is like a preventable issue. I don't think we need a whole nother system to just prevent people from coming into admin land. What if no staff are on? I don't think we really care that much if no staff are on. I mean, yeah, I guess they're making money in there when no staff are on, but like, yeah, I guess someone can make a complaint, but it's not like a thing that's gonna like, I don't think it's something worth like investing time into getting that all set up. Okay. Do you have anything else you want to mention before you're done? And you can, if that idea comes up later, you can just mention it and you can keep talking again. Okay. Cody. Hopefully you space it out a little bit, or maybe it's just a wall of text. Let's find out. Yeah, that note big. Now, why'd you put it on Google Docs? Just put it on Pastebin. I don't want to launch the Google Docs. I need to go on it incognito, or else people are gonna know who I am. I don't want people to see my name. I gotta go on incognito, so people don't know who I am. That's fine, CTW. Good for you. I will demote. Whoa, Hippo, it's not your turn yet. Oh, now I gotta read what Hippo said. We need to change the weapons, blah, 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 blah. New weapons. I think we're fine with the CSS weapons. I mean, we can probably just buff them. If we install a few of the add-ons, different variants of gun dealers, It's still the same issue with the perm weapons. Buff the current set of weapons, different chefs. I mean, people in custom jobs can just spawn food, so there's really no point to chefs either way. Hunger bar, to be honest, is pretty useless with people spawning food again with custom jobs. Club owners spawn different drinks. I mean, I guess it's a small thing we could fix. Oh, that was Cody's suggestion. Okay. Well, then I guess I just responded to my opinion with a lot of Cody's. With the hunger thing, we would need to change the way custom jobs work with spawning food, because it would be basically useless with how we have chefs at the moment. The gun diverse, like different gun deal, I think we're good with one, to be honest. I don't think we really need diverse ones. But I mean, I think a lot of it with the guns is balance, personally. Just balancing it, because right now they're just severely underpowered. It's not really that much about diversity, it's just how, like, terrible they are compared to other weapons, like the perm or the advanced weapons. I don't really think it's the group, personally. Like, I mean, the weapons aren't used because, like, they're not, like, diverse. It's more they're not used because they're shit. That's basically the only reason why they're not used. I don't think the diversity really, like, affects the players that much who are buying it, which are only new players in the first place. Bankers, I mean, people with custom jobs do banks sometimes. Tyrone used to do banks. If we up the fading door limit, then I mean, OP people will be like, hey, let me just become a banker, have all my friends become bank guards, and then let's all base in this bank with, like, 6 fading doors. I mean, that'll be abused by the people with a lot of money in custom jobs. I know that. And yeah, you can't be raided by police. So I mean, people would just, like, get their friends to deposit their printers in their bank, their unraidable bank with, like, 5 bank guards or whatever, and, like, 6 fading doors, and then just farm with Bitcoin or whatever. No, I don't want to have HP to 500, because then somebody will just... I think the HP shouldn't even be as high as 300, to be honest. Like, I mean, the HP just keeps going higher and higher. I think we need, like, a cap somehow of just some... We shouldn't have HP going 500 HP. Like, things should have been at 100, like what Yos is saying, even 100. Just so things were, like, people can maybe get, like, speed buffs and stuff, but, like, changing the HP and armor is, like, a significant thing. And then with doctors, you know, some people in there will just get, like, a med kit or whatever, and then, like, buy a bunch of med kits off the black market dealer. I think you can do that. No one uses drugs. I think basically everyone uses drugs a lot. I don't know anyone who doesn't use, like, armor drugs. Yeah, I mean, like what Yelsu said, like there should be an even like number of max HP, but maybe we can give other buffs to maybe like reload. Like there should be smaller perks that should be given out for like RTD stuff. Like it shouldn't be like armor or like stim packs or like that increase your health. It should be like a baseline HP that everyone has, and then like smaller perks are given out. Like maybe you get like for 5 minutes you get 15% faster reload or something like that. Just small perks that can be possibly given. Med vapes, that's an income source. Yeah. I really like the idea of like smaller perks that can be given instead of like I don't think we should have like armor drugs and health drugs per se because I think those can be same with the food really. Like to be honest, if it was like without like donations involved, I would have food like food, armor, health drugs probably not exist and just have it you can get like smaller perks, but like health and armor should be done by the doctor and maybe like a black market dealer, and then like food should be done with like a health bar and then like a chef you have to go to every so often. But like that won't change. With the way we have custom jobs right now, it won't change, but if it was like a perfect world, it's probably what I would do. Just have it so it wasn't centralized like how it is now with the custom jobs having everything they need. Everything should be like the custom job has to go to the chef to get food, has to go to the doctor to get healed, has to go to the black market dealer for this, and then just have new players occupy those jobs. But that's probably we can't fix that now. It's too late. But that would be the perfect world scenario. You know, before I joined Ret and like other servers, I used to try and make my own server all the time. It was actually funny. I started like 3. I had like 3 servers, I think. It was funny. That was back when I was like in middle school. Yeah, I mean the thing is with changing a lot of these things are associated with donations. And then if we change anything with donations, the backlash is crazy from all the rich people. And then I mean it's a mess to change because just Jorm won't want to change it because he doesn't want no one wants the backlash from the donators anyway. It's a lot of it leads back to the donation system, to be honest. Most of the issues, or a lot of them, lead back to donation system. Donation based. Like if you want to be a person that kills a lot of people, you donate. If you want to make money, you donate for a custom job. If you want to be better than other players, you donate for a kit with weapons. I mean, we're not roasting, we're more like stating our opinions on topics and seeing how we can try and fix things. But either way, a lot of things lead back to the donation system. Yeah, hold on, Bagel. I'll run back up to you. But let me keep going with people. Okay. So Cody talked. Okay. Also, are we gonna do a vote for who's the best? Oh, that staff perk thing Jerome's gonna do on the forums. He doesn't like doing it in staff meetings. He said it was messy, so. He said he would do it on the forum, so look out from a thread from Jorm if he makes it. I said he could come to the meeting as well, but I'm not sure if he's gonna show up. He might show up towards the end. Anyway, Shogun. Do you have anything to say? / type? Wonderful. Zipper.
Yeah, I got quite a few things.
Okay.
Alright, so I'm gonna start off with upgrade server.
We went over that.
Yeah, but everybody has more than like 120 ping, so I was hoping for like better.
Yeah, I mean we went over that previously, so I know everyone has wanted a new server since the server started. So.
Alright. So my next one is the custom class nerf.
Okay. I think we went over that briefly, but yeah,
Yeah,
having the
with
custom
Yeltsin.
classes, yeah.
I don't really see a downside to custom class at all.
There isn't.
Yeah. And then the next thing is Icarus SMG, where you can shoot through walls.
Yeah, that will have to pull the code and see. It's probably a change we have to make.
Alright. And then the let's make perms harder to get.
Make what?
Perm weapons harder to get.
Ah.
Whether,
Yeah,
like,
I mean it's based on money, which is the rich people have a lot of.
yeah, I'm gonna get to Bitcoin later. So
Yeah,
for
I mean a
money.
lot of the changes for like that go back to the economy again, which has been messed up for about ever. So we can try, and I think the best thing is work with the balance, because changing the how they're where they are and how they are, given isn't the easiest thing to do.
Alright. Are we able to fix sit glitch / prop ninja into bases?
Sit glitch prop minge into bases? Not really.
Alright.
I mean, it depends how they do it. If they just no collide a prop and stick it in a base, no, not really an easy way to fix it.
I mean, like exploiting / glitching in
And
other
like
bases.
just sitting, or like what?
Yeah, sitting.
Yeah, I mean, we could just take out the sit plugin entirely, but I mean, I don't know if it's worth it.
Alright.
'Cause
And then
it's like, it's been happening for a while now, and I mean, it hasn't been a huge issue.
Yeah. Then the next one is communication with staff, where we can get people like more into it. You know?
That Discord, if we revamp the Red Discord, which I think we could definitely plan on, could get a staff sort of area, and then as well as probably some sort of light schedule, I think we were talking about earlier, which would definitely be a cool thing to have, which I would like to see that. So we'll probably work on that.
Yeah. Alright, my next thing is a really big thing. We should make Bitcoin job harder.
In what way?
Like setup, what you have to do to sell it. I think you should have to go like to some server thing to sell it around the map.
The thing with that is, I mean, making it harder to sell, I think is a good idea. But personally, like just bringing it to a location to sell it, I don't think that's really a useful thing. Because I mean, they can just leave their Bitcoin thing on, run over, grapple, sell it, run back, and their Bitcoin thing's still printing. I don't think that really affects their money output. I think it would have to be something else that actually makes the creation of the Bitcoin harder, probably.
Perhaps making it where it would only start mining if you're around it.
Yeah, I mean, maybe there's some sort of mini game-esque thing you have to play, or maybe the Bitcoin miner breaks down every so often, and you need to like repair it. Like if anyone's played Payday 2, when the drill breaks.
Yeah.
Same with the printers. Maybe the printers break every so often, and you have to repair it with this specialized one-time use wrench that you can only buy at black market dealers. Oh, I gotta write that down. Yeah, but like something like that would be cool. Like more interactivity with the entities in general. Not just start them and let them sit, but more like have like maybe they break and you have to go somewhere to buy a repair tool that only works once. You know, that I just came up with that idea and I had to write that down because even if I don't use that here, that's gonna work somewhere.
All right. A-Train's suggestion of map. I'd really like more map extension.
Different map, basically.
Yeah, what A Train put in for the URL inside
The
the
Downtown
chat.
2017. Yeah, that
Yeah.
was a really cool map. I liked back. Yeah, we can definitely make another push for a new map. That would probably definitely become before a server change. We would definitely
Yeah.
start with a map change if Jorm goes for that to say to him, hey, player count's fine. And then if that works out and he's okay with that, we can possibly look at a server change. But map change would definitely come first if that even works out.
All right, and then the P logs are slow to start up.
Yep. I'm hopefully getting B-logs in next week if I get Jorm to do that.
All right. Next one is I already got to this, but it was like the staff schedule. And then you got Chocobo's staff game night. I like that idea.
Yeah. Did I write the? Yeah, I wrote that down. Okay.
I really like the sit GUI too. Like put yes or no. Take the sit.
What GUI?
Like a sit GUI.
Report system?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna try and get that old report system, and yeah, I marked that down. So yeah, that old report system I thought worked really well. So
Yeah.
I think that would be cool to try. I'll probably put that in with B-logs so I can get Jorm to add those both, report and then B-logs together.
And then the last thing is I think like the staff members can ask for like one thing from Jerome and it be inputted into the game, like a trail or a sweep or something like that.
I mean, I think we can try and utilize the suggestions section first. Like, I
Alright.
mean, if we start utilizing that more and it's like used better and it has a better format, I think the suggestions could go back to being like more reasonable and being like, yeah, this is actually a cool idea. Let's implement this.
Alright, yeah. That's all I got.
Okay, cool. Thanks. Whoever was saying the add-ons would definitely come before a new map. Because Jorm's fine with adding new add-ons if they benefit stuff, but like a new map is something Jorm's I know he's not per se against it, but he's pretty adamant about it. So that'll take a bit of work if we even get that to work. So can I close admin apps? Or do them? Or are they like not moved yet? Oh, I guess we didn't move the finished ones yet. Okay, I guess Anonymous got that, so. Zoro, I'm gonna totally give him talk power because he's gonna talk a lot. I can tell you that. He's really talkative. Hey Zoro, talk. Come on, use your talk power wisely. Zoro, do you have anything to talk about or chat about? I know he doesn't have a mic, A-Train. Oh, that's great. Well, it's good that you said hi, Zoro. Oh, never mind. He's got something. I'm waiting. Nope. Nothing? Okay. You can talk in chat all the time, Zoro. It's pretty stupid. Slender, you've had talk power for a while if you want to talk.
Yeah, but people are still saying stuff.
You can, do you see how much I'm talking over people in chat?
Okay, I have a suggestion for the Bitcoin. You know, like how in real life you need to buy an actual computer and a special Bitcoin machine, and you need to upgrade your computer so you can actually do all that stuff.
Yeah,
Maybe,
I do.
maybe add like something like that so you can upgrade like the computer, like have like weak parts and more better parts. So it costs like more money, but you get more production.
Yeah.
And
I saw this add-on with like an actual computer you had to buy for the Bitcoin. It was kind of cool. I'll have to look back around at that, and then you have to like go to an NPC to sell it. It's kind of interesting.
yeah, and I got another suggestion about the gun dealers. Because recently I've been seeing some problems with the actual players who play as gun dealers. What I see them do is they don't actually sell guns. They just get a base and just base with a friend and supply that friend with guns. They don't actually sell it to the public. So my suggestion is like just remove the gun dealer job and make a machine that just sells the normal guns.
Yeah, but I mean like the gun dealers are like the staple of like dark RP servers. Like it's like I mean, yeah, I guess, but I think it's like cool having some interaction with players, like when you're selling guns and everything. But I mean, yeah, with the current state of the server.
I mean, you can make it so like there are special guns you cannot buy from the machine, and you have to go to a gun dealer to buy. But just like basic guns you can buy from a machine in case there's no gun dealer zone or something like that.
Yeah, I remember this add-on that could probably work well. It's sort of like gun dealers can like stock things, or anyone can stock things on a shelf, and then if you want to sell it, people just press E on it, so the gun dealer doesn't have to explicitly be there. Which I think would be kind of cool, because then the player still gets money. The new players who are playing gun dealer can still make cash, but then the players don't have to wait, per se.
Yeah, that makes sense. Well, that's basically it. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, Ryan. Oh, do you want to talk again? Oh, okay. Hold on.
Oh, I was just gonna say, do you remember, was this, I'm pretty sure it was this server, but, there was like a different type of gun dealer and there was like shelves on, like a while back, like a really long time ago?
Wasn't there that other gun dealer who sold like a different type of
Yeah, yeah,
weapons?
yeah, there's like a
Yeah, what was
pistol.
that? That was
I,
a different gun dealer. I forget what he sold, but wasn't it like
yeah,
a new type?
it was
No, it
like,
wasn't
yeah,
the
yeah,
light
yeah.
gun dealer.
No,
No,
I think it was
no,
like
it was
heavy
like
gun
a
dealer. I'm
yeah,
pretty
but
sure
it
it was
sold like a
heavy.
different pack of weapons, right? It was
Yeah,
like a
there was like
new.
a pistol, there's a shotgun, there's a lot of like
Yeah,
new
it sold.
weapons.
Oh yeah, it sold the fast weapons. Like I think Deathy was gonna try and implement the fast pace. I don't think he got around with it, but yeah, there was
And
a
there were
new
like
gun dealer that
shelves.
started to sell the fast weapons.
That's what I was talking about.
Yeah, yeah, that's just a different base or a different weapon pack. Maybe we can try like and switch the weapon pack sometime. Just like to maybe TFA, probably. Or FAS.
Yeah, 'cause I like those guns. They're, I don't know, added more variety, I guess.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Okay. Anything else?
No, that's all.
Alright. Famaroni needs to talk. You got anything to say?
I mean, sorry. First thing is, sorry for being late.
Yeah, no, you're fine. Don't worry about it.
And second, no, I really don't have anything.
Ah, okay. Cool, that's fine. Okay, Bagel, I think wanted to mention something again, so he can just type that out. Let's let Bagel go first, Hippo. You can talk after Bagel. Let's have Bagel do his quick thing that he wants to talk about. 5 things, 5 quick things, okay. Let's hear about these. Yes and no. It would be cool, but also highly abusable. But I think it could probably work. Maybe. It would just require a lot of moderation for the songs that are played. Okay, so that's your number 1. What's your number? Yep, shooting through walls, I'm gonna guess. Yeah, that was mentioned. Doesn't need to go again. I have that written down. Yeah. And what would that one issue? Holding a prop and running into a prop? How does that work exactly? Oh, I must have just missed it then. I didn't hear exactly the running into the base thing. Oh, okay. So it's just a glitch. Okay. Let me write down because I know I have a prop protection in my add-on base or one of the big things I have where there's like a different prop protection. I think we only have Falcos right now, unless Joram still has the other. I don't know if Joram still has the other one. Let me head into game real quick and just check if Joram still has this other prop protection in. Because I know we used to have this one, it was called like APG or something, which was like another one. I just want to see if we still have that or Joram removed that. Let me write that down. How about we give custom jobs? Well, this is the thing. I don't want to give more things to custom jobs. I want to get rid of things from custom jobs, if anything. I would want to give it based on our requirements, probably. Probably, I don't want to do anything with custom jobs because they're already, messed up. Okay, let me join Ret. How many people do we have on tonight? Let's see, Retribution. 70 people. Whoa, lots of people joining a basing and rating server. Can we just rename it to like Base Wars? Okay. So yeah, did you have anything else, Bagel? Okay. Will Freakout Sweat be fixed? Probably not. I don't know why Desi took that out, but I don't think we have plans to put it back. Yelsu, that hurts the donations. Come on, we can't do that. Tip jars, yeah. I mean, I can look at we can look at how they're made and we can probably make them god moded. Probably, it's probably just removing the health option for it. Alright, I just checked and Joram has removed that prop protection that I was looking for. So I'm gonna get that added back because I think that will prevent also the sick glitching. Oh man, this notepad doc is massive that I have. Oh yeah, the staff meter is like a thing that isn't used that much, but like we can check it if you're online, which is basically just says like you gain like duty percentage like 4 times as you do as you're off duty. So I mean, it's not hard to have a pretty good percentage. Unless you just don't go staff on duty ever. I don't think the paycheck will really help because the paycheck won't really do much unless it's like $1 million every paycheck. It's really kind of like because the economy's so like inflated. I hope you guys know we don't check the if you take some sits on duty, you're fine. Like I mean it's really hard to have that low of a staff meter. If we had to do paychecks, then we have to increase the paychecks to like at least 1 mil. It would be crazy how much we would have to increase it to, and even then it's just a motivation. It's like it's not even like I don't think it needs to be removed, Bagel. I think you can just kind of just not look at it if you don't want to. Okay, but who cares? We don't use the space for anything else anywhere. It's like a little bar. I mean, we don't want everyone taking sits like 100% as citizen. I think it's always good to have a staff on duty be on the tab menu, so the players can know there's a staff there or something like that. Because I think the staff on duty job is meant to be like it's an easy way of players telling how many people are there, who can I PM, who can I ask for issues, and it's just a lot. And it just says who doesn't go on duty ever really. I mean, you should go on duty at least a little bit. Yeah, also what Slender said. I mean, if you're flying around as staff on duty, even just some of the time, you don't need to be staff on duty 24/7. But if you're just flying around and you have a presence, people know you're the only person who has that white model, that like white, whatever, the Combine model. I think that's from like Half-Life 2 or whatever. Okay, did Hippo want to talk again or something?
Alright, so hopefully my mic is better.
It's yeah.
So I used to play on this old.
Hello? Hippo, you gotta type again. You're cutting out again. Hippo, you can type while they're typing. Just get a couple sentences and then just paste it. And I mean, I'll scroll up to see it. I'm sure other people will too.
Hey, I like bitch who is your mess.
Yeah, and it was
Okay, I used to. Yeah, I know. Light gun dealer and heavy gun dealer. Okay. Different types of gun dealers.
Hey, I like bitch who is your mess. Hey.
Are we still talking about stuff?
Yeah, I'm trying to bring.
Oh, that admin gun was the best.
That's actually had a good add another like player model.
Ay, all I bitch you is your mess. Ay, can't keep my dick in my pants. Ay, my bitch don't love me no more. Ay, she kicked me out on life, bro.
Damn, son, where'd you find this? So it's just another suggestion. But the main thing that I was about is that on an old server I put on, it was more diverse in guns. Like seriously, there's 8 guns to. I think it's 8.
People, you keep dying.
Yeah, I know. I'm looking at when the thing pops up on my talk button, so I'm pausing when it's. So I could just. Yeah, Cody just sent me a shot of new guns.
Yeah, I know there's many new gun packs that we can choose.
Yeah.
It's not really a matter of that.
Also, there's the thing of upgrading printers. And another old server I played on, printers, like you press a button, they upgraded. They upgraded when you spent.
Hey, can I add to people
Because
what he
right
said
now
about
you
printer?
just placed on a printer and it. Like it's a Bitcoin, you have to set everything the fuck up and upgrade it and shit. But printers, you down and it works.
People, I get like a suggestion with that. I used to play a different server, and the printers there, what you had to do to get working, you actually had to buy paper and ink and stuff like that, so they actually work.
Yeah. Yes, and you also had to buy Oh fuck! You had to buy like coolers. The printers like exploded if you didn't have coolers.
So basically, you guys are talking about interactivity with the entities, which I think we mentioned briefly. Just having some interactive element so the players can't AFK there forever, and they need to interact with the printers. Yeah, that's basically just interactivity with entities. Like it's like some of the drug systems we have. We don't want just an AFK like a Bitcoin thing or a
Yeah, you know
printer
how
thing.
like drugs need like those.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I think someone mentioned it earlier. I wrote it down to have interactivity.
Yeah,
I think.
because you know the printers need. Anyway, that's another thing that we could implement that I don't know another server had. I did like the mini game idea, the bitcoins. That means that people to earn bitcoins, they had to stand right there and collect off of them.
Yeah, I think it would be cool if there was some effort that had to be put in. Like you had to actually do something, not just like buy a cooler, because that's just like you can set up like stuff for that, but not just like buy a cooler and do that, but more like you have to do something in the thing to keep making the money, or maybe like every 10 minutes your Bitcoin miner gets hacked by a professional hacker, and you have to like beat him off to keep printing, or else the miner explodes or something, or like something to balance it all out, which again would require a lot of balancing, but like, you know.
Yeah. I also want to suggest people complain about no one RPs anymore. I think the reason why is because there's RP you can't earn money. So we should add a system that lets you earn money while you're role playing. Like I don't know. Like
I think upgradable guns. Whoever said that was cool. Like
yeah.
get like if we got like CW guns, I know that there's an add-on that has like an attachment vendor where you can like purchase sights and everything. Again, I don't think it'll work. I mean, a lot of this stuff, like for red, it's like it would be hard to implement with red because I mean because people already have perm guns and these probably wouldn't be made better than perm guns. But I mean, if we had a fresh server, it would be cool to definitely see that as a use. But I mean, we can try and implement an attachment system with a new base if we get one. But there's a lot of issues that just rely so heavily on and how our server economy is run. A lot of stuff won't ever really be fixed, if you know what I mean in that sense. There's some things that are just so donation tied and economy tied that like the custom jobs, weapons, all that stuff, it's gonna be like impossible to fix without a radical way of how donations work.
It was my friend. He was server and he implemented where for guns you have to go to an ammo.
Yeah, I know what you mean with the guns. I'm just saying, like, for other issues, a lot of it is, like, so dependent on the way we do donations and custom jobs and perm weapons. A lot of stuff is going to be just super hard to change. Not this, but just, like, other stuff that revolve around donations.
Yeah. So like an ammo dealer.
Yeah, but I mean, just the balance of custom jobs to regular players is always going to be, like, an everlasting battle, just because of the way we have donations set up to basically overrule the default player in, like, every sense. Oh, that's actually interesting. I gotta write that down, Slender.
Wait, what are you writing down?
Did you write that?
Bounty hunters. Yeah, he did.
Your bounty thing.
Yeah. Did you see the pop thing I was talking about?
Yeah.
No, I didn't.
I suggested something pretty dumb where you had to go to a dedicated
A what? What did you suggest?
I suggested a system where you have to buy props instead of spawning them in, like from a special dealer or something like that.
Yeah, but then dupes wouldn't work.
Yeah, that it's kind of complicated. Just dumb suggestion.
We used to have like a whole you have to buy an advert, which was like I don't know, I forget. It's gone now, but we used to where we could buy an advert.
It didn't really affect too much since it was only 2,500.
Maybe make a system where when you buy a prop, it saves into your inventory, so you can always reuse that prop.
Interesting.
We had a job that was just specific called kidnapper, and here's the thing. I think it's a implement this back. That kidnappers couldn't use guns. They had to use knives only. If their kidnaps failed, people could just run and shoot them. And they had they had rope binds also. They had machetes and rope binds where you could that people could gag and not move. Wait, why did the rope thing?
Because it was laggy. I don't think it worked right.
Oh. What happened to the lightsabers?
Are they not there anymore?
Well, no, they're just broken.
Oh, I don't know. Those are gonna be complicated to fix because I know Deathy made them super custom to make them non-laggy. So I mean, we can take a look at them probably. I just have to get the add-on files off Joram. Anyway, so I guess that's a lot of the issues we covered. I think we covered basically everyone.
Yeah. Also, Cody won.
Cody again? Cody and A-Train again, okay.
Oh, okay, okay.
Okay,
The
so
lightsabers, yeah, real quick, hold on, A-Train. The lightsabers, I have to look through the file. We'll have to look through the files for it to see if we can fix them up. I don't know what the error is, so I'll have to see and then see if we can fix that. But we'll see on that. Alright, you can go now, A-Train.
okay, so I have a couple things. So Bagel was asking about the jukebox, and I think it could be effective. Like, so it'd be like filtering out things that have obvious like 100 decibels in the audio file, or like something like that, to where it can't be super ear rape.
I guess we could filter it by title, possibly, but that would probably be the only
Yeah.
filtering we could do.
Would you not be able to make it to where it wouldn't play anything louder than whatever decibel?
That's a lot. That's really complicated if you think about it, because then we have to convert the file, then like play through the entire file to check the volume and everything. But that's a lot of a lot to do on a Lua script.
Or you could just make it to where the jukebox itself will only play any song at a certain like volume. I don't know how that would
the
work.
wiki. Maybe there's like a check. Maybe there's like a check to see a decibel level of like a song, but I don't know. I would have to look at a way that could be implemented, because I know the add-ons already that do jukebox don't support that.
Okay.
You can probably just do a thing that you can just mute jukeboxes completely. Like,
Oh
if
yeah,
you don't want to
there
hear
will
the
be an
music.
option to just like mute all jukeboxes, stuff like that.
Also with like the guns issue, like I didn't know that perms were a thing when I first joined, and I would always go to the gun dealer and buy like rustic shotgun, for example, and like I think it's the LMG. Maybe we could get rid of a permanent one of those, so then gun dealers are actually used a lot more.
You mean get rid of a permanent weapon or what?
Yeah, get rid of the rustic shotgun permanent weapon and only make it to where gun dealers can sell those.
A lot of people have those on custom jobs already, though, which is going to be a pain to work on getting that, because that would have to be replaced with something else.
Yeah.
And people have already paid money for that, which is going to be a mess. I don't know if Jordan would be
Yeah.
okay with that, with messing with the donation stuff. Again,
but
it all returns
for
to
like
that.
the general population, I think that would be better. But yeah, that's the issue.
Yeah.
Also, maybe having to where senior admin, super admin, and admins could like do more things on the forums. For example, like with suggestions, like they're rarely like accepted now, and like even rejected, because you have ones from like 1 hour to go, all the way down to October 27th.
Yeah.
And
I haven't like looked at the suggestion section in a while.
Yeah, so like
I think
a lot
it just
of
needs
things,
to be revamped in general.
Yeah.
A lot of it needs to be redone. How we select suggestions, how they're made. I think a lot of it just needs to be reworked and then just like sort of relaunched, I guess you could say.
Yeah. Yeah, like there's a yeah, basically. Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
I'll write that down.
A lot of things that we've been saying in this are actually suggested on there, like something like I know I have one with the fizz gun and things like that, and like tip jar, other things like that. DJ radio by Brave. Pretty sure that's something like that. That jukebox thing that Bagel was talking about. What else do I think? I don't know if this would really be that effective of a add-on, or even if there is add-ons, like harder to destroy the Bitcoin generators, because you could just one tap that or like punch it and it's already destroyed, while with printers you have to like put a decent amount of ammo into it, like a couple shots.
We can probably just up the health or however that's done.
because that's like an instant type of thing. And also, with the staff inactivity, I think we could see a lot more staff if we were to change the 2 week, and then you get demoted to a like 1 week. So people like you would see more active staff.
I know with
Is
the
where
report
it's
system that
not
I'm gonna
really
try and get
cancerous on
added,
the
I know it
server.
has stats to tell me, or to tell us how many staff takes how many reports. So it's actually got details on who takes
Oh, that's pretty
reports and who
cool.
doesn't. So I think that'll definitely be helpful, because if people AFK on the server, like that used to happen a lot, we can just say, oh, but you took 0
Yeah.
reports, which is a pretty good indicator of whether or not they're doing anything or just AFKing. So we can like compare them to other staff, and I think
Yeah.
that'll be really helpful in terms of deciding, because some people, I don't know if it happens anymore that much, but some people used to just AFK a lot and then just say they're super active.
Yeah, I've never seen that system as a staff, so yeah, I think that would
Yeah,
be
it's definitely
really
a
good.
cool thing. It works pretty well, the report system, I think.
Two other things. I never play as Hitman, but now that I have a custom job, I play as that a lot. I guess there was something with Hitman that you're able to see where your target was, but now there's not. So basically,
Probably
being
got
a
deleted
Hitman
with the
got
server
deleted.
wipe. Yeah, with the server where Jorm didn't check the storage in time, and like
Oh.
a lot of Deathy scripts got deleted. So like the NLR check, which we had to redo. So now that's back, luckily. But a lot of stuff I think accidentally was deleted when the storage cap got full, and I don't think Jorm got the backup from the server company.
Alright. And just like if there would be one specific day to where admin plus will look at staff applications instead of just looking at it whenever like they feel like it, because
Yeah, we
I
try our
know
best to do it on
yeah
weekends.
like I know like with my application before it got accepted that I only had 2 upvotes from admin plus. So
yeah, I mean
and
the
I see
staff
there's
members,
a couple admins on here which I didn't even know that we had more than like 2 or 3 admins.
well, you
to be
do have the
honest.
staff list, which is always accessible
Yeah.
at the top of the website. You should definitely read through.
Yeah.
But the staff members vote on the app when they're not required to vote on the app unless they have an opinion of you. Like people shouldn't be plus wanting for, hey, I saw this guy in game. It's more like, hey, I based with this guy or RP'd with this guy and he's really cool or whatever. So it's more like if they've had experiences with you, they'll vote, or if they had good or bad, they'll probably vote. But if they haven't seen you, they probably won't reply. But we try to get to staff apps or answer them every weekend, usually. Which is usually what happens. Sometimes stuff happens and we don't, but we try to get to them on a reasonable schedule in terms of accepting and closing them.
Okay. And that's all I have to talk about.
Okay. I love what the chat is down below. I just looked at it for the first time in like 10 minutes. We've got some GPU talk. Yeah, Tim, you're doing great.
Hey Geek, I got another like tank that I want to add to my suggestion earlier with the Bitcoin stuff. You know, obviously, you know, in real life you have to pay like electric bills and stuff like that.
Oh, yes, I do.
Well, how about we had a system like for your base where if you want to have like printers or bitcoins, you have to have electricity. Like you have to pay for electricity.
Yeah, like there was one, like there was a cable going around all the streets, and then like you had to pay the cable company for electricity, and then like they can pay based on your usage, and like all the printers and stuff would have to plug in. So basically just like a massive modular system with printers and Bitcoin miners to have them all plug into the electric grid. And then maybe someone like sabotage the grid, and then all players would like hunt down the sabotager. Yeah.
Yeah, that
Those
sounds
are
awesome.
yeah. I mean, I love all these like crazy ideas that are like really cool. Like an electric system is like a cool idea that I've never seen done before, but it would require a ton of work to get it going. But I think if we pooled some people in the community, we could possibly start having start working on new bigger ideas. Because I think the server needs a lot of new things, not just it needs a lot of fixes, but I think like new inventive ideas that haven't been done before that just change the way the server is played. Like the electrics could totally influence how basing and money making is being done already.
Yeah, I think it will make the server more unique, and because it's more unique, more people will come and play.
And then maybe like the tax collector. We have the guy every hour we have a tax collector for property taxes. I was thinking we have like a real estate agency too, where people have to buy houses and like,
Yeah, you have
or
to
maybe
buy a
like a
property.
credit company. Like we have a credit score that says like whether people are trustworthy or not when you're buying something from them, like a credit score or whatever.
And you can do like fraud and stuff, so it's like real life, so you can be a criminal as well.
Basically, just real life in a Gmod server. That's what we're looking for here.
Yeah.
Can I
And
just pay someone to put real life in a Gmod server?
just pay real life.
Yeah,
Pay real
just
life to
literally
be in
put
G-
every aspect of life except for death in this Gmod server, and I will pay you nothing.
Yes. I agree.
Yeah, cable. Ooh. Yeah, maybe there was like a news thing would be cool. I think it would be cool if the server really reflected like real day and real night, where at nighttime people were just like relaxing. Like people could RP as like actual citizens and people would like relax in their houses, like watching TV or something, you know? And then like at the day, like people would go to quote unquote work, where like players would set up like enterprises and then like players would work for such called enterprises, you know? And then like they would work and get paid and then people could either be a citizen and it would be less focused on just raiding and more of like a life-ish thing.
Dude, I wish. I mean, it's much easier said than done, but
Oh, yeah.
I can just imagine it. Sounds awesome.
Wait, what did I just say? What was I just talking about? I forgot. I wanna write
About
this down.
about having jobs and people actually having
Oh,
to
yeah,
go
yeah,
to work.
okay.
I was also thinking, somebody mentioned news or something like that. I've seen people like have like a job that's dedicated to news. Like, you can buy a screen and somebody just goes around and films stuff. It's
Yeah,
actually
yeah.
pretty.
Yeah, okay. Alright, yeah. Alright, let's have Tim's phone is about to die. I think he wants to explain something, so let's have Tim quickly talk.
Go team.
Tim. Yeah, come on. Now it's your turn.
Yes.
Come on, Tim, it's your turn.
Yes.
Oh, it's we'll pull it out of the charger. Come on, this is more important. Just see if you can do your little spiel real quick.
Type in chat, team.
Nah, he's gonna do some speaking.
Speaking. Anonymous, why don't you do some speaking?
Alright, come on, Tim. Real estate. Oh yeah, size, look, and player traffic. Yeah, if we ever implement something like that, all these factors would be really cool. Like the popular bases would like maybe be up for auction, stuff like that.
We'll need a bigger map though, I think, which is, part of the problem.
I think that downtown 2017 had so many bases, it would be perfect.
Yeah, if we do real estate new map, definitely. I mean, we're just suggesting stuff, honestly. I mean, we're not
Honestly,
even sure
I
it's gonna
love doing
happen.
this because I love thinking of what the server could be. Like just with all the things fixed and having like a whole different, like not even dark RP, like just changing the concept. It wouldn't be dark RP, it would be like, there we go. That's more like it. That's Tim.
Fuck you, team.
Now we know Tim's back. Okay, yeah, here we go, Tim.
It's not working.
It's working.
This is working, we can hear you, faggot.
Come on, Tim. Let's go.
So for like the past week or two, I haven't been on. That's because school is actually stretching my asshole. Like, if I send a picture right now,
That's it.
you can stick at least 2 iPhone 8s in there.
Hey, Tim.
I'll be back. Shut up. I'll be back around next weekend, and
Tim,
my phone's about to die. Geek.
Tim.
So, anyways,
Oh.
that's all I have today.
Stop, Ray. I was about to suggest something, but Timmy made me forget. Fucking
Oh,
Timmy.
I think his phone died.
God damn it, I was gonna suggest something good. Now Timmy made me forget it.
Oh wow, what a shame, Tim. Alright, anyway, if you could comprehend what he said, I think he said he would be back next weekend.
Yeah. So like next week.
Yeah. Next weekend, I think he said. So, yeah, Timmy should hopefully be back then. Cable and electric company, yeah.
I mean, oh yeah, like if we manage to make some sort of system that actually works like that and is fully functional, I would imagine there will be a lot less rule breakers because people won't be focusing on being ninjas, they'll be focusing on
Not even
playing.
that, but just like exploring. Like just
Yeah.
exploring like what's around them and just like living. I think it would be cool if people like liked living a normal life and then like doing things like actually instead of just because most dark RP servers today are just base wars in a nutshell. Like, I think it would be cool if it some actual real elements from life were implemented. Like
Hey!
oh, he's back.
So,
Tim, you're
whoa. So, my phone, it didn't die yet.
I don't care. Get out.
No. So.
You're waiting.
Hey, you gotta stop with that, mister. Okay? That's not funny. We got a problem here.
If you make
Okay, that's better.
It's gonna be like The Sims. It's gonna be Gmod The Sims.
Oh yeah, no, but it's gonna be real life. It's not gonna be The Sims are multiple people. It's only one. It's only you. Hey, the
Well,
seriousness
basically
has died off. Now it's Tim turns. Hold on, he's dying. Give me a second. Can you stop dying, please? You're gonna get people sick in the staff meeting.
Yeah, I'm already getting sick from hearing your voice.
Yeah, I'm getting sick from these microphone spreadable germs. Oh wait, there we go. The phone has very sadly died.
Sadly, quote unquote sadly.
Very sadly. I'm so sad that the phone died.
I am so sad I cannot hear Timmy's voice again.
Tim, I think you need to
Ever.
compensate us for that monetarily.
I think I just lost like my hearing. I need to go to a doctor now.
That's still there, Bagel Hole. Zorm's just gonna do it on forums for the like top staff gets like the donation credits or whatever, gift card or whatever. He's just doing that on forums. He doesn't want to do it at the staff meeting because he said it was like too messy or something like that. But it should be coming back hopefully. Or I think he was planning on at least bringing it back a little bit. So
I'm not drooling. What the fuck are you talking about? What? Fucking Bagel. I'll kill you, Bagel. I'm taking away
Slender,
your
why are
rank
you
right now.
drooling so much? It's all
Because
over
I'm
my
Jewish
shirt.
and I like money.
That was great.
Well, like about the stuff.
Oh,
I mean,
no. Okay, I gotta end the staff meeting quick before Timmy recharges
Yes,
his phone.
yes,
Okay,
please,
let's
please.
finish this up. Okay, does anyone else have something super important to talk about? Or anything uber important that needs to be discussed this time?
Ban Timmy.
Someone type it in chat if you guys got something important. I'm not gonna give any talk power. Just type your uber important ideas real quick. And
Timmy
I'm gonna
forever.
mark them. Add more weapons, yeah. I got that. Everything that was spoken about that was important, I marked down. I have like a notepad
Headphone.
document.
Mobile
Change
phone.
map, yes, I've marked down change map about 5 times the document. It's very clear to me that everyone wants a map change, including me.
Add mobile phones and so instead of OCC to have to talk in long distances, you use the phone.
Yeah.
How about that?
Okay, let's stop with the change map. Is there anything else you guys want that wasn't previously discussed and that I hadn't marked down?
Stop telling me I will do it. I will fucking beat the fuck out of you.
Anything? Anything? What, Slender, is that a death threat?
Yes.
Demote?
Yes. I'll demote myself.
Lightsabers? Oh, I said those. I'm not sure. I think I'll have to look at the bug and then I'll have to ask Jorm for the add-on files so we can take a look real quick and see if we can fix it.
Everyone is ganging up on me in the chat. And
Slender, I think you
just
need a
ban with
strike.
them. I think I can strike you, Geek. How about that? You're too
Yes,
nutty.
strike me, Slender. Strike me.
No, that sounds you know,
Is
that
there a
sounds.
rule for small props for big walls? I hate it. Like, people shouldn't use like 50,000 small 1x1 props for like a massive wall. They should be using bigger props. But no, there's not a rule against it. It just messes with your FPS. But you should recommend to them to change their wall.
Cody, stop with the Morse code.
Anything else? Admin land wall? What do you
Yeah,
mean
yeah,
wall
yeah,
in
hold
admin land? Oh shit.
Damn me, fuck off.
Rework forums? I'm gonna rework the suggestion section, but I'm not sure about the whole forums.
That
Forum
takes
seems
too
pretty
much
okay
money.
right now. Timmy, you're really gay.
ASMR, hold on.
Did Timmy get his microphone from like? Where did he get his microphone?
No, he's using his phone, which means he can make a lot of static really quick.
Well, he has a really fucked up phone. If we
Yes,
can hear him
yes.
this loud.
Anyone else have anything to say? I'm reading chat right now.
No, no Minecraft sword. And no ISIS job either. So people are just gonna RDM.
What do you mean add you to staff list? I added everyone to staff list. Everyone's on the Trello.
FPS is okay. Multicore is working.
Wait, Zipper and Bagel aren't on the staff list? Okay, I'll have to add you guys then. I don't know why you aren't on it. Zipper and Bagel. Okay. I'll have to do that.
But then you have a shitty computer. That's not the server fault.
Yeah, enable multicore when you guys join the server. It helped my FPS like a lot. Or at
I
least
went from
it's
30
improved.
FPS to 100.
I got some extra FPS from multicore. It was actually a pretty significant thing.
Yeah, good job, Jerome.
Alright, anything else?
I
Why is
agree
Timmy
with,
super? That's
with
a good
Cody.
question. Why is Timmy super?
Cody, like reworking the Russian system with the gangs so they can actually do stuff.
Yeah, that would be
instead of
cool if
sneaking.
like gangs could like band together to like take down like enterprises or whatever. If we actually had an enterprise and they had to like plan a heist or whatever, like sort of GTA.
And they fight each other for territories instead
Yeah,
of like
yeah,
Russian and
territory
Italian.
based, but like not RDM. You know?
Yeah, just like you know.
Yeah. Okay. Anything else? Party should have
Promoting.
party vaults, so when you raid.
That's kind of interesting. But party vaults, I think it's meaning like when you raid somebody, like they have like money stack that generates money, and once you raid it,
Possibly, yeah. A-Train, you can stop with the map stuff. I'm very aware. We want a different map.
maybe like add a perk system to the parties, so like.
Oh yeah, maybe like they get a perk, like every depending on their size and their amount of people, maybe, and like how effective they are in combat.
They might
But
have
then
to
again,
like
that's
like
with like the perm
put,
weapons and stuff.
like like they have a treasury, like a party treasury, where they have to put money, and it can also be raided. But with the money, they can buy perks and stuff.
Yeah.
Shh.
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 Is that
Oh yeah,
gonna be,
the snapshot stuff. I don't know why Joram removed those exactly, but yeah, they were just removed one day. Maybe I'm gonna see why. I think the guy might have made some updates to it, but that was actually really cool. I like that. I don't know who was there for it, but it was like you had a video of what happened like 5 minutes ago on the server, and you could literally play back like combat situations, and it was a really cool addition. It's CTW was a while ago. It was basically you could snapshot the server 5 minutes ago, and it would play a video of all combat that happened. You can see who shot first, what was the situation like. You could hear voice chat, I'm pretty sure, or maybe not voice chat, but it was definitely cool. You could see chat and everything. It was a super cool add-on. I don't know exactly why it was removed, but I'm gonna see if I can get that back along with B-logs. Let me write that down.
Cody, stop calling me gay in Morse code, whatever you're calling me with that Morse code.
Okay. B-logs, yes, I remember mentioned. It's a different logging system, Famaroni. That's way better than P-logs, by far. Yeah, it's much better. What is this Steam community link?
Wait.
Virus.
Skateboards.
Wait.
No.
No skateboards.
The next staff
Skateboards.
meeting, I should talk.
Fuck off, Timmy.
If you want to talk, you gotta turn your mic down like 500%. If Timmy leaves, I'm gonna be leaving like in the first 5 minutes because my ears are gonna die.
Timmy.
No,
buy a
I
fucking
don't,
computer.
okay?
Oh my god. Get on your fucking computer and get a fucking mic.
Was that super admin disrespect?
Yes. Fuck Timmy. Demote.
Whoa. I'm gonna have to dox you for that.
What?
You know what?
Recorded
I know
and
where you
reported
live.
to
You
Jerome.
live in Israel. Get doxed.
Oof. I'm calling the Mossad and they're gonna arrest you.
CCW, you're not that funny.
What is he saying? Let's see. Ooh. He's threatening you. Bagel just stalks my Roblox account. No joke. Stop leaking my Roblox account. Add me though. I got a cool shaggy.
Zipper is back? Oh, why?
Shh.
Okay. Anything else that people think are interesting? That they wanted to
Can we
debate?
like ban Bagel all for posting my Roblox account?
Why is your
Kidding.
Roblox account so special to you?
It's not. I'm just kidding. It is. My Roblox account is gay. That's why I don't want people to see it. Ryan, no, you're gay. Can we have a stuff fun night again? I want to play games with you guys.
Yeah, man, I wrote that down. I want to start. I know I said this ages ago.
Can we actually play the elevator this time instead of being fucking
Oh, the
retarded?
elevator? The elevator was the best.
Like everybody, we need everybody
Sure,
like,
A-Train.
stuff and take it to the elevator. No, fuck the elevator on Roblox. Oh my god.
Okay,
That's
so
horrible.
I don't know if this would even be a good thing to add, but like, for example, Jorm would pay someone that has like I know there's a couple dink YouTubers like who actually play Gary's mod and gets a lot of fucking views, and they have a decent following, and they would join a server, maybe promote it, and then that person's server would get a lot of people on it. So I don't know if he would maybe do that if there was this change in IP or something to make him feel more secure, but
Maybe we could get someone to like do a YouTube thing. I don't know. We would have to look into it if the IP change is even viable for Joram.
yeah.
There's this one YouTuber, Mixed King. Most of you probably know him.
Yeah, I watched him.
Yeah,
He's
Can
a
you
good
imagine
I think we
fucking-
should invite Zuthar.
Jesus, filming rats and uploading it to the internet? Just oh god.
No, that would be great. I think for the server.
Yeah, it would be great for the brain cells.
Oh yeah.
Arms of the Old World.
Yes.
Okay, you sent me that, Cody. Okay.
Red Roblox server, please make it happen.
What did Zipper say?
Bring back the Minecraft server and the Roblox server.
Zipper said, mod teleport to rights where we can teleport to higher ups. This was ages ago, but I think we have it so mods can't teleport to higher ups because I think we don't want them like disturbing them if they're
Fine
busy
on
in a
us.
sense. But the admins
Fine.
should be coming to mods if they have issues. Yeah, but I think that could be changed because I think mods and admins are more dependent on each other in a way. So I think I'm gonna write that down real quick.
Vega, we don't need a Minecraft server. We already got red on Gmod. That's enough, I think.
Oh yeah, and in like really awkward times of the night, like let's say 3 a.m. If like for moderators like me, like I see mods on at that time, but not like really higher ups, and sometimes
Yeah, I'm sleeping.
extensions take a little bit to like be accepted. And I don't think 1 hour is a long enough ban because they could just come back and start
Oh
RDMing again.
yeah. Longer
Did it?
ban time for mods.
Yeah.
Yeah. That'll be
I
upped.
thought
I
I
that
thought we
was
improved it.
no, that was told to be moved at the last one, but I think we just completely missed that one.
Yeah,
Oh.
I feel like that
Yeah,
should be.
I'll up that to like 3 or 5 or something like that. Or I mean something more than a 1 hour.
I think like a day is too much, but like 1
Yeah,
hour
I
is
mean
way
it'll
too
be
long.
more than an
Or
hour.
not fucking.
But
yeah.
yeah. Alright, let me actually change that. Let me go to groups here. Groups, moderator S. Let me
In my Gmail.
Alright, let me see. I can. Okay, so you have ban. So your ban is set to 1 day on the moderator group, actually.
Is 1 day?
Your regular ban is set to 1 day.
I don't. Steam ID is 1 day, but regular is not.
No. Regular
Or
is 1 day. Steam ID is 1 hour.
Oh.
I think I'm gonna change them both to be together. So I think I'll make both like 5 hours, maybe something like that.
Is it actually? I don't remember being 1 day.
12 hours. Yeah, I can make 12 hours. Sounds good. Yeah, I think we could do 12 hours for mods. That could work. Let me change that. Okay. There we go. I just changed both the restrictions.
Okay.
There we go. They should be set now to 12 hours. Both of them.
Hey, do we have potato potato under like the games, whatever, that's not enabled, right? Like that's blacklisted.
What is?
There's this thing called potato, and it's what you go do is you go under spawn list, you go all the way down to games, Steam, go to type potato, and then once you click on it, if you spawn like 5 of them, the server will instantly crash.
Oh, there's an entity for it. Is that it?
It's under Steam. And I don't know.
Is it a prop or entity?
It's a prop. Pretty sure.
Uh-huh. What does it look like?
It's like a little
UK.
cap. It's the cap. It's the third one in. If there's 6 results for potato, there's a 6th one. This is called.
There's
potato,
6 results for potato when you search where.
Under Steam, click. You go all the way down to games. Click on the Steam one, and then you type potato, and it's the 3rd one in. It's potato underscore launcher underscore cap.
These things. Oh, that's on the blacklist.
It's on black. Okay, I just want to make sure.
Yeah, that's blacklisted. Oh no, Tim, hold on. Let me finish with the real people first. Alright, Cody, what did you need? Cody, did you have anything to say? Or was that before? I don't know what time that was. Oh, I forgot. Ah! Rip.
Cody, you weak. Stop forgetting shit. At a Roblox server, that was a suggestion.
Okay, well, if no one else has anything super they wanna talk about, fence.
Timmy
Yeah,
Toxic
okay.
and rape.
We'll look at fences in more depth. Is there anything else people want to talk about before we end this?
Tim, you're super toxic. Fuck you.
Staff game night. Yeah, I wrote that down.
He said right now.
Staff right now. Oh,
Yes.
I mean, I would like to organize it first, but if you guys want to just launch up a game together that you guys all have, I mean, it's you. I would probably
I have
get,
school tomorrow, so I
yeah, it
can't.
is Sunday and late. I know I have to get off soon, but I mean, I think we could organize it like on a weekend basis. Every weekend we vote on a game that's free or something, or like super cheap or whatever, probably free, and then everyone goes on and plays it, or maybe another Gmod server game mode, maybe a different game mode. We all play like Flood, or if anyone's played Flood, it's super fun game mode.
Yeah.
Like all the
Have you
staff
guys
hop
seen
on.
the game mode school shooter RP or something like that? Oh my god.
We're not playing
that,
It's so
ever.
toxic.
That's
Yeah, that's
like,
the
we're not
worst
playing that
game
ever.
mode in the world.
Let's play My Little Pony Roleplay is Magic on Roblox. How about
Can
that?
we play like Undertale RP?
Pony RP, yeah.
Alright,
Let's play
anyway.
Blood on Roblox.
So staff fun night, we'll try and get something organized for that. So that can be done. Probably a different game every weekend or whatever. Then someone different hosts it, something like that.
Yes, that sounds good. Every weekend.
We're
so
about
we
to
won't
finish the
get
meeting,
burned
so
out.
I'm just double checking if there's anything else anyone wants to go over.
Can we add a giant Christmas tree to Fountain?
Anything I missed? How long were you
Yes,
gone, Yelsu?
please.
Yes, you didn't miss anything, Juju. Don't worry about it. But for real, give us a Christmas tree. Tell Jerome to add a Christmas tree.
Oh, and I want to do movie nights again on the server, which I stopped doing.
Yes, let's
What
do
is
that.
that?
Lacey, we know we have the movie theater, right?
Let's watch the
I
That's
movie.
never
would
used.
play a movie on it, basically, is what I would do. And then we would have like at least like 30 people. I have a screenshot, I'm pretty sure I posted on the forums. Everyone just sits down, watches the movie.
We should do that with the new Star Wars movie.
I
anyone
would have
could
to.
get
I
that.
have to wait until it's torrentable,
I have a
and then I
pirated
could, you know,
one.
and then I mean legally downloadable.
Oh,
you know.
okay. Alright.
Yeah,
Yeah,
torrentable.
totally
Good job.
100% legally downloadable.
Good job.
I
No,
mean,
it
I
wouldn't
have
be with
the
the new. It wouldn't
illegal
be with the
one,
new
but-
Star Wars though, because that's like people want to. I haven't even seen that.
Yeah, I haven't
Okay,
seen it.
But a lot of people
I
wanna
have
see it.
a suggestion for the team speak.
Mhm.
How would you give everybody tag power and see what happens?
Oh my god! Once I move everyone back to like a
Yeah, it's
different channel,
absolute
just
cancer
wait. Just
before
wait
this.
till everyone gets moved back to a staff channel.
It was very
Please
bad.
no.
Anyway, Yelsu, I'll send you my document with like everything important I wrote down, which I'm gonna post on the forums as well. Whoever uploads the recording, I'm just gonna post on your post my document of like important things that I wrote down.
I
Yes,
want to see
Bagel.
the thing too.
I don't want the new Star Wars movie
Fuck
or
you,
anything to
Bagel.
do with it. I'm not gonna click on that link either, because I'm scared.
We should watch Eat, the fucking new one.
Should watch
Or
like
the old one,
Wall-E.
whatever.
Anyway, I used to do the movie nights a lot, and those were really popular for like movie votes and everything, and that was a good like community gathering, which I really like to do. It just took a lot of time because I had to do a lot of conversions, but I think I could. Let me write that down. That was kind of cool.
We should deadass make a
Let's do
Snapchat. A
let's watch
retribution
reactions.
Snapchat.
No, I
Let's
don't
do
want to do that
reaction.
because then Snap Maps and everything. That's a mess. Snapchat would be so bad.
That'd be
Discord
funny.
Discord would be cool though.
Yeah, Discord. This.
Yelsu,
Yeah, we
what are you
just need
talking
to.
about?
We should do reactions. We just put like some stuff on the theater and just do reactions to that because we're faggots.
Okay, I gotta get off. So.
Now, God, face reveal. We already have a topic for that on the forums. Go do that there.
Wait, what? We have a topic there?
Yeah, can
Yeah.
we get some more face reveals, please? The topic's been dead. I want to revamp it.
I'll
I
do
ain't
one
ever
soon,
gonna
I
do
guess.
one. Look, this gay.
After
Yeah,
I get
can
a
someone
haircut.
please do a face reveal to reignite the thread? Because I mean, the last one was like a month ago, and it's got to be revived. The thread.
Bagel, you're ugly. We don't want you.
I've
Would
done
it?
it with. Certain
Wait, what is
people.
it? Is it under?
I've done my face with only certain people, not with everybody though.
Is it under dumpster or?
No.
Check
Just
it on
search
the
face
face
reveal.
shells.
Search face reveal, and then do like an advanced search for a topic, and then it's a thread made by Avex. I'll do my face reveal sometime, but I don't know. That's gonna be a while.
I would only if I was gonna like leave this server forever.
I would do mine just for a meme, but it's like, I don't know. I don't want to do it to everyone just yet.
You gotta get
it may be a while.
photoshopped to hell.
Yeah, or just look
Here's
up Donald
I'll do
Trump.
my face reveal when Zora does his.
Zoro, face reveal now. I'll do mine if you do yours, Zoro.
Wait, you just search face reveal.
If you search face reveal in the thread in the search
Hold
bar,
up,
and
yeah, I
then
see
you
it.
search like you should see Avex's thread.
Oh my god, what the fuck? You didn't even show
You
his
can
face,
no,
you
you
showed
can
that
look
fucking
through.
haircut.
There's a lot of funny people. Avex is kind of funny. There's
I
a
don't
lot
know
of people.
any
that
of
look-
these people.
Oh, they're all old people. Go to the last page and you'll maybe see some people you know. Actually, no, you won't. You're too new. But maybe
Bro,
you can revive it.
The
Post your
first
face,
time,
you know.
the first time I joined was sometime like July 2016.
Oh yeah, CTW has a really like his jacket on that picture was like. Yeah, go look at CTW's picture.
CTW. Who the fuck is Shroud?
Shroud. Oh my god. Do not mention Shroud. Oh my god.
Ugly
Who is
God.
Oh my god. Oh my. Who remembers Shroud?
Bird.
Oh my god. He was someone who like I don't
These
even
are some
remember, but he
normies.
honestly he like complained so much and he had an issue with like everyone and everything. He was honestly such an issue. I'm so glad he left.
Oh my god, why is there so many pages? I didn't realize.
299.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Sir Goose. Oh man. Sir Vape. Pranked.